I use this worksheet to practice distributive property, and notice that I have expression, not an equation. There's nothing to solve here. And notice how my card here, it doesn't have a balance scale on it. What you're going to do is just take your card and tell the students, flip it upside down, get your pieces out. And so let's go take a look at this. And it doesn't matter how they lay this out on here, but I like to think of like maybe I got something I'm setting it on, but there's no balance scale. And so we're starting this off with, well, I put on here, I have 3A's. And what else do I have? When you have that parenthesis, cover up that number in front so that you can't see it. And this is what I'm putting on, 2A's and a 3. How many times do I need to set this on my expression? And I have to do it 4 times. So it looks like this. I'm going to do it once, 2A's and a 3 twice, 2A's and a 3 times. And here's where that 4 is, 2A's and a 3 4 times. And I never see a 4 on the scale. And it takes them a while to get the hang of what that 4 means. And now's where you can simplify the expression by just moving things around, right? And so I would have them count this out. Great way to show combining like terms, right? Because they physically can see it. So I've got 10 of them there, and then I'm going to group my 3's, 3, 6, 9, 12. And so I can see that my answer, simplifying that expression, is I have 11 A's and a 12. Let's go ahead and look at another problem. Same thing. The board's upside down. There's no scale. And on this one, I already start off my distributive property, cover up that 5. We don't want to see that 5. What we're looking for is that I have 1A and a 2. And I'm going to have to put that on my board 5 times. So let's go ahead and do that, right? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. And you might have to hand out extra pieces for this with your class. There's going to use a lot of pieces with this worksheet. And then let's go and not forget that I also have hanging out here is this 1 and 1 more A. So when I'm combining my like terms and I'm putting all my A's together and all my numbers together, let's go do it real quick and let's see what we get. We've got all my 2's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them makes 10, and one more makes 11. And I have 6 A's and an 11. So this expression simplifies to 6A plus 11. Let's take a look at one more example where I'm using the blue and the white pawns. And here we're going to be also getting rid of some 0 pairs. So we're starting off here, covering up that 3. And know that I have an A and a 5 3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. And then I'm going to cover up this 2. And I'm going to say I have a 15 and 3 negative A's. And it looks like this. And I'm going to have to do my 15 with a 10 and 5 works well. And I have to do that, well, how many times? Twice. I need to do that 2 times. And so I already have it up there once. I'm going to pile up another one like this. And so when I'm simplifying this expression, I can go ahead and take away the 0 pair that I see, because 0 pairs equals 0. They can be removed from the scale. So I'm going to shuffle these around like this and do my one-handed operation. Even though I'm not actually solving an equation, all of these things here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these things can be taken off the scale. So I'm going to go ahead and take these and take them off of my board. Right? And so this is what I'm left with when I'm simplifying. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm left with 3 negative A's and a 45. Brilliant. And that's how distributive property is a great worksheet for practicing. Thank you.